What's up everybody, What's Nile here. We are back again with another video for you guys. Today I'm giving my own review of Crackdown 3, which released
about a week ago.
Sorry I had to. But anyways, it's finally here. The game that has been delayed so many times is out. Now I always remember Crackdown, especially from the first time, was just about having stupid fun. Running, shooting, leveling up throughout the game. And you can't take it that seriously, which I think a lot of people who are reviewing it is. Now don't get me wrong. This game has flaws, and I mean flaws. Some that can make the game frustrating, but throughout my playthrough, I had some fun with the game. Now, the game was nowhere near the full price tag of $60, so I checked it out through the Xbox Game Pass. So let's dive right in and check out Crackdown 3. Now starting off, the biggest disappointment for me right out the bat is that there is no created character in this game. Now it's cool and all to run around as Terry Crews, and hearing his one-liners in the game are hilarious, but still would have been great just to create my own personal agent in the game. Instead, you get characters that you can change anytime you want in the game, where each one has its own perk, such as an extra boost in strength or agility. But honestly, who wouldn't want to play as Terry Crews? Still though, we serve as a customization in the game to make the character my own, which leads us into the story. Now I don't know about you guys, but has anyone cared about the story for Crackdown at all? I don't think so. But as a quick rundown, there's a group that has taken over the city whose mission is to black out the world, and pretty much the agency is trying to take them down by any means necessary. Seeing Terry Crews in the video game is pretty badass, and you can tell with the voice acting he was having a good time with it as well and enjoying himself. And when you hear one-liners like this one, you can't help but to laugh. Now at the beginning, you take a page right out of Dragon Ball and you're released from a hyperbolic chamber of sorts with all your abilities taken away, making you start from scratch. And this is your first hint on how you'll be able to pick on what abilities you decide to improve upon or not to improve upon.
Berg is our first target. If all goes well,
taking a page right out of Shadows of War, Crackdown puts in a boss system that you take down each section of the city. The more missions you do, the more intel you uncover about each boss that helps you within that fight. Such as this boss. To uncover or to trigger him, you have to shut down power plants and to take down his forces along the way. Once defeating that boss, new intel about another one comes out for you to take out. Unlike Shadows of War, a new boss does not take the place of the new one you defeated, which makes this game a lot more straightforward and not surprising. Every boss has some type of gimmick to go along with it, but instead of the fights being unique, they become boring and frustrating, especially with the controls, which we will talk about in just a bit. This boss, for example, spawns endless enemies until you defeat him, and when you defeat one of them, two takes its place, causing the fight to be uneventful, and once defeating the boss, you do not feel any type of accomplishment of doing so, making the fight feel like a waste of time.
How do you do that?
In this city, you'll be doing your basic Crackdown activities, such as collecting orbs to boost your stats, completing rooftop races, making sure to get gold in every one to get the best reward at the end. Also, every vehicle you come across is drivable. Once driven, becomes a part of your garage to personally customize later in the game. Or just traversing by foot. I mean, you're a super agent, so why not?
Destroying their vehicles.
Now it's time to get into the controls. Easy answer is that they are not good. Movement is stiff, which makes maneuvering anyway clunky and slow. You want to feel like a superhuman, but you feel more like a Snorlax with a shotgun. Also, auto-aiming in this game is not consistent. When locking on, it doesn't lock on who is the closest to you, just who is ever in your line of sight, which causes not at fault deaths. Also, there is no way to choose different targets on the fly. To change, you must unlock to the current enemy you have, then look at the enemy you want to aim at, then lock on, and so on. Which slows down the gameplay. Even in Giant Explosive's fight, you feel like you're fighting the controls more than the enemy on the screen. Even with its missteps, there are some fun portions of the game, such as collecting orbs can become addicting, and making sure you find everyone in every part of the city. Leveling up your character in a way that you want becomes fun, either becoming a gun-wielding master with perfect accuracy, or being a gut-punching Hulk, trampling anything in your way. And of course, the star of the game is just running around playing as Terry Crews. Listening to his commentary during the game is listening to a new Old Spice commercial. You never know what you're going to hear from him. With everything said, my final score of the game is a 7 out of 10. Fun commentary with rewarding level ups in the game making you feel like a badass, but it is held back with bad controls and uneventful battles with bosses and enemies. But what do you guys think about the game? Leave your comments down below and give your score as well. As always guys, make sure to like and subscribe to stay up to date with all of my latest videos, and I will see you guys next time. Play on.